got our pool guy out there cleaning the pool this morning. It's nice not having to do that. It is Friday morning and I just woke up. Not going into the office today. I am not feeling well, so I'm going to stick around and try to get better. Just because I'm working on bleeding the brakes. So what I'm doing here is I've got a tube connected. I'm going to break the seal on the reservoir right up here, just so I can get some air, and then I'm going to loosen that. And if all things work out the way it should, the brake fluid should drain into the bottle. Alright, now that I've drained the reservoir for the most part, now I've got to take off the banjo bolts that's connecting the brake lines to the caliper, and just to make sure that whatever is left in there will just drain into the bucket, just to be on the safe side. Alright, I didn't record much of me installing the line, but I'll take you through it real quick. I tightened the banjo bolts according to the instructions at about 20 foot-pounds. And then it came with this clamp, because this is a two-piece brake line. It came with this rubber-mounted clamp that goes under the triple tree. It just bolts right in there. And then you can see it comes across here, and on the back side of here is another screw that holds the line, and then it goes all the way up here, and this banjo bolt is also at about 20 foot-pounds of torque. I don't have brake fluid in yet, but I put the cap back on just to keep dust and stuff out. I've got to go get some DOT4. It says up on top here, or you have to check your owner's manual to determine what kind you need. This particular bike is DOT4, and most newer Harleys, I believe, are. Okay, the next thing I'm working on right now are the throttle cables, because these don't quite reach up to where they need with enough slack. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this without removing the tank, because if you remove the tank, you have to remove this hose that ties the two sides together. I don't want to do that. So the throttle cables come to right about here. Now I know that they're connected by like some zip ties behind the tank up in here. So I'm going to, I loosen this bolt up here so that it can pivot. And I'm taking the bolt out of the back of the tank right here. And I'm going to try to lift the tank and see if I can get it, you know, so I can at least see kind of where those are being secured. And we'll go from there. Hopefully this is going to be easy. Alright, so I can now see underneath. You see that white zip tie? That's holding the throttle cables back. So I'm going to need to snip that, and then I'll remove the air cleaner so that I can get back here to the throttle body. Alright, that's pretty much it for what I'm going to do. I've got it off the lift. Now my buddy Sideshow is going to pick it up on Monday, I think, when I'm out of town. He's going to finish the clutch cable because you have to drain the transmission fluid before you can take the throttle cable out of there. So I'm going to get a full service done on it anyways, so I figure why drain the transmission twice when I can just have him do it. Alright, I'm feeling a little better. Could be the Dayquil. I've got to run over to the Harley place and return an item that I bought, those cable extensions. I didn't need them, so I'm going to return those, and I've got to get some brake fluid, and then I'll come back. So just a little bit at a time. I don't want to overdo it. Alright, so I got this DOT4 brake fluid from the Harley Davidson dealership. Kim's home. Let's go greet her at the door. Another letter? Yay!
Open it. Alright, what does he say? Okay, this one was sent May 30th, and he filled it out June 2nd. Some of the questions I asked: have you been receiving any mail yet? Yes, with a smiley face and little exclamation points. Have you made any good friends from your flight? Someone you share common interests? If so, what's their name? He says yes, Clint. He rides and races sports bikes.
Oh, wow.
He is also my wingman and bunkmate.
Oh,
How
good.
appropriate. That's awesome. How old is the oldest trainee in your flight? 35 years old.
Jeez,
Whoa.
he just made it.
Has a 14-year-old kid and beats us at PT almost consistently. Oh my gosh.
Andrew better step it up.
Uh-huh. Do you like your dorm chief? Yes, he is pretty cool. Is the 35-year-old.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
dorm chief. He has an arrow pointing up.
Oh.
Is there anyone in your flight that annoys the crap out of you? Someone you cannot tolerate? Yeah, but I rarely talk to them. So yeah.
So a few of them.
And then let's see. What do you think about the questionnaire style of letters I've been sending you? Do you want me to continue, or would you rather me just write about what's been going on at home? Yes, to both. I'm enjoying this. All right, and then he wrote a little piece here.
Oh, okay.
Let me
So
see if I can decipher this.
Yep.
Sometimes it's questionable.
his handwriting.
Yeah. Okay. I may be able to call you if my flight is doing their job. That was June 2nd, so, okay. Doing their job. Every week, we are given an opportunity to chill, eat snacks, write letters, and make phone calls, 45-minute calls. This is on the flight, but this is on the flight's performance. Also, thanks for sending my debit card. Just so you can have a picture, my head is shaved and I am in full ABUs.
I think a mental image.
Oh, a mental image. I'm like, a picture? I didn't see a picture. Okay, so yeah. Surprisingly, the weather has been amazing the whole time I've been here. Only 1 or 2 hot days. Anyways, I love you, and I'm counting down the days till I get to see you. Love, Andrew.
Oh,
Aww.
that's nice.
So he's liking the letters. Okay.
Yep. That sounds like he's liking BMT.
Yeah, it's great. Fantastic.
All right. I am feeling better. And I was feeling better this afternoon. So you saw I did some stuff on the motorcycle. Where are you going, Mercedes? I mean, overall, it was a good day. I'm kind of antsy because I've been in the house all day for the most part. But Kim's doing laundry. Anyway, I'm getting ready to shut it down. So we'll do this all again tomorrow. Good night.